Hi everyone, it's me Josie here again. I'm going to be doing another eyeshadow tutorial for you. Today we're going to be looking at Primark's Purple Mist palette. Now, I can't remember, I think this palette cost me £5, I think it was. Comes with a sheet with the shade names on. And inside, you've got these lovely purpley pink and some nude shades as well, and some lighter shades for your lids, which are nice shimmer shades. Before we get started, I just wanted to let you know that I primed my eyes already, as you can see, and I've primed them using P. Louise Base 1. Very good primer, guys. If you get a chance to grab some of this, get yourself some. Base 2 is actually a lot more skin kind of color, so you might want to use that one. I bought this last time, so that I want to see what it looks like if it's a shade lighter, but I like Base 2 much better. Anyways, yes, so before we do anything else, just want to let you know it's a really good idea if you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and then ring the bell, because you get a notification every time I put up a new video. So if you want to follow on my eyeshadow journey with all these eyeshadow palettes that I've got hiding behind this green screen of mine, which we're going to be going through one at a time, doing several different looks with each one, having a bit of fun with it. So yeah, so click on that subscribe button and we're off to the races. It's also very good for me because it lets me know that you're out there and you're interested in eyeshadow or interested in makeup as a whole, and maybe you can even keep in touch by using the comments box, or you can alternatively you can connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, all those goodies. So you know, and we can have a chat about makeup if you like. That'd be great, because I really enjoy makeup and talking about it and seeing what's out new, that sort of thing. So yeah, let's have some fun with it, guys. I just want to let you know as well, today I'll be using my Jessup brushes, guys. Very good brushes and fantastic price. I like them now more than my Morphe brushes, which is a really hard thing to kind of say, because I love my Morphe brushes at one time, but these ones are just so nice, so beautiful, and wouldn't go anywhere without them. So I'll put a link to the brush set that I've got on the video, so if you want to have a look yourself as to what I'm using, then that'll be there for you. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to magnify my eyes for you so you can actually see a lot better what exactly is going on with my papers, what I'm putting on, where I'm putting it on, that sort of thing. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get at it. Right, so I've decided I want to do kind of like a gradient look, and I'm going to start it with black on the outer corners of my eyes, and I'll tell you what shade name that is in a second, because I get this. That's why I don't like these plastic sheets, because you gotta read, try and find the shade that you want to use, and it's a pain anyways. So this shade's called Midnight Mist, and it's that black, shimmery black, and I'm just going to pop that on the outer corner of my eye, and I'm just dragging it up, as you can see, and I'm just going to infill a little bit here just to kind of start off this gradient that I'm going to be doing today. And so again, I'm just drawing it, pulling it up. Sorry, I just thought I seen a spider, then I was like, oh my god. And just a mosquito. Stay away, you don't like my blood. You won't like it, so stay away from me. Right, so back into that Midnight Kiss on this side, and again, I'm going to do the same thing. Just drag that up a little bit, and then fill in a little. Try not to get it all over the place, like I kind of do sometimes. Hey, I mean, I'm not a professional, not yet, guys. I will be, though. So, I'm starting this course on the 20th of October, so counting down the days now. Can't wait, excited. Excited much. Very muchly, yes. I am. Right, so want to make sure they're kind of equal on both sides. So just gauge with your eyes really to see how far you're dragging that line out, like me, like I'm showing you here. Again, just kind of infilling a little bit. I think that looks pretty good to me. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so I'm going to clean this brush now, which was the pencil brush, by the way, that I was using there. And I'm going to go into my soft crease brush by Jessup, and I'm just going to go and soften that a little bit. We don't want any harsh lines. We want it to be nice and smooth and beautiful. And this brush is perfect for softening. When I first, my Morphe brushes don't even do this, so show you how to, soften them and the look and that. They don't do that. So these are just like amazing. It's exactly what I was looking for. Yeah, so I always fall off the tracks of what I'm talking about, and I just end up talking about something else. So you're probably kind of going, you're confused. Josie, you're confused. What the heck are you talking about now? Yeah, that's me. I've got a crap memory, guys. I can't help it. Something's going on with it. I'm not sure what, but I had to get prescription for some folic acid because my folic acid folate levels were low, and they said that can contribute to having a poor memory. So I'm going to take these for about 4 months, these tablets, and hopefully my memory will be a lot better. I somehow don't think so, though. Must be age, I think, catching up to me. Close to that big 50. I bet you can't believe it. Do I look 50? I love when people say, oh, you don't look your age at all, because that makes me feel so good. As long as you don't go in the other direction and say you look like an old hag. Yeah, so we don't want that. No. And I love putting makeup on, and I'm 50, so, makeup is for everyone. From any gender, any race, it's there to make yourself look beautiful. Have fun putting it on, trying different things. Yeah, that's what I think. Some people just put it on because they put it on a daily basis and they're not really doing anything with it, except for just doing their own makeup. Me though, just give me some eyeshadow. Let me try it. I want to do this look. I want to do that look. And I just keep going on and on. I'm addicted to it, I guess you can say. Right, so here I go again. I'm going to cut myself off. So this is looking good with this blending here. Kind of nice and soft look now. Brush that a little bit. Make sure it's all right. If you see I'm looking down, guys, it's because I've got a mirror in front of me. It's one of those 3-way mirrors, magnification mirrors. So yeah, if you see me looking over here, it's because I'm looking at my 2x mirror, which allows me to get in close and see my eyes. The center one is just a normal mirror, and then the bottom one is like 3x, and yeah, I don't bother using that one. It's just way too much. So 2x. Yeah, I can see that now, blending in really well. Right, so I'm going to clean that brush now, and we're going to start with where is it here? All right, my petite crease brush, and I'm going to start in with the dark purple, I think, yeah, with this sort of dark purple, and this is shade Violet. So I'm just packing some on with this normal petite crease brush, and I'm just going to start adding that color right to the edge of that Midnight Kiss. So if I go quiet, guys, it's just because I'm concentrating. I'm not very good at multitasking. My husband says I am, because I used to have many windows open all the time when we were talking across the pond when I lived in Canada and he lived in the UK, which is not where I'm living, but by the way. So yeah, you say you've got windows open, you're talking to too many people at once. How can you multitask that way? And it's like, I don't know. I don't multitask, and I don't have that many windows open. So I just was, I don't know, The others must have been slow getting back to him or something. I can't remember what it was about, but yeah. We had a big laugh about it though. Oh, you see me lifting my lid up because that P. Louise is kind of got stuck in the crease. Should have buffered it out earlier. I keep forgetting about it because it just sits. It'll. Whoa, so how can I say this? It basically stops the shadow going on that area where it's creasing. So yeah, there we are. Right, so see, I say right and so a lot. I don't know, it's because I'm thinking. I think that's why. It's my thought process. Right, so I'm going to use this again and cut myself off. I'm going to use this soft crease brush again, and I'm just going to blend that in. Forgot what I was going to say then. Maybe it's not a bad memory. Maybe it's just because I keep cutting myself off with all these thoughts running through my head. I can't keep up. My mouth can't keep up with my brain. So that's quite pretty. So you're just blending it in alongside that Midnight Kiss. I love Primark. They come out with some really, really good makeup. And, for such a cheap price, you can't leave the store without buying something. At least I can't anyways. I get in there and I go, oh, I want it. Oh, that's only £5. That's only £3. That's only £1. Oh, give me. And fill my basket up with makeup. My husband kind of going like, oh, geez. And sometimes I'll go and I make sure I spend every single penny that I've got on makeup when I get into Primark, because I know I can get a lot of stuff for cheap, and some of it's really, really good quality. And there's some stuff there it's questionable, I guess, as to, like for instance, all these cream eyeshadows coming out. No. How are you supposed to blend cream eyeshadow? I don't understand it. But I guess for some people it's alright, but I prefer my powder. So I guess I shouldn't really say anything negative about it because I've not tried it myself yet. So maybe I'll just kind of hold on till I actually get some to try. Actually, I think I've got some. I think I remember my daughter bought me one of those cream colored palettes. I think I'll dig it out tomorrow and see if I can do a look with it. See if it's worth it. Ay, jeez. Right, where are we here? Right, so I'm going to use my smoky shader brush by Jessup. And it's sort of just kind of sitting so low in the chair here. My head's floating. Oh dear. Right, so I'm going to keep going into that violet. Now I'm going to use this smoky shader brush and just kind of dig it into the palette a little bit. And I'm just going to start darkening that a little bit more. Oh, that's better. See? Much better. I'm really talkative today. I don't know why. I guess it's a good thing. I'm usually really, really quiet and shy and reserved, especially if it's in front of people, or like talking on the phone. I don't know why. It's just this thing I've had since I was young, just not talkative, or just until somebody talks to me, then I'll talk back. If not, then I just kind of don't say anything. I'll listen. I'm a very, very good listener. I've had a lot of practice all my life listening because I don't talk much. It's a trade-off. Right, now, not cutting myself off now because I'm going to go into the shade Mellow. And I'm just going to pop that right beside that purple with this lighter color and like an off pinky purple. Mixing it in a little bit there and the other side. So I'm kind of, like I said, doing like a gradient look. Going from dark to light. Alright, some more of that Mellow. And just dragging that right across the top of that lid. So I think I'm going to pop a little bit of a shimmer on top of it to make it pop. I'm dry, so you have to excuse me while I have a sip of my coffee. Absolutely parched. Alright, so it's just a little bit more of that Mellow. Right, so I'm just going to clean that brush now. And I'm going to go in with my soft crease brush again. And I'm just going to blend those two together. Well, one to one side and then the other to the other side, so you can actually see the clear gradient going across from the outer to the inner corner. I'm going to rave about these Jessup brushes because I absolutely love them. I love what they can do. Blending that black into that purple, and it's just seamless. Okay, just clean that brush. And I go back in with this, so I can't read it now. So my Luxe crease brush, my soft brush, I call it. So I get that black, that Midnight Kiss, into that violet, and then across to mellow. Okay, and the other side, just blend that in again. That Midnight Kiss, that violet, and finally that mellow. Really pretty. And I'm just gonna clean that brush. I'm gonna use that brush again, and I'm gonna go back into that violet, and I'm just gonna pop a little bit more on here. Not more on. More on. I'm just touching up a little bit. That's all. Is making sure I've got all the color on there, the pigment on there that I need. Okay, clean that brush. And we'll go into that same brush for that mellow again. It's a lot better. Okay, clean that brush. Looking swell. Right, and I'm going to use sponge on a stick. Get them from drugstore palettes. Sometimes you buy them. It's very, very good for shimmer shades. So I'm going to go into the shade Fall. And I'm using my sponge. And it's nice kind of shimmery purple, so we're going to pop that on the inner corner. And just blend it towards that mellow. And a little more on the other side. Just blending it in nice. And that's okay. I'm not overly enthused about that. So let's try something different. Let's try going into the shade Galactic Sky. And using that sponge. Somebody in a hurry. Drive angry. So just putting that Galactic Sky on. It's actually quite nice. I'm just bringing it up a bit. Right into that, into that crease. Oh, isn't that pretty? I love it. Oh, Galactic Sky. Making me smile. You're probably going, isn't she just like the weirdest person you could ever meet? Okay, so I'm weird. That's not the half of it. It's alright. We'll get there in the end. That's some more of that Galactic Sky. And I'm just popping it on. So I'm going to just do a little dip into that Galactic Sky. And I'm just going to pop it on the inner corner of my eye. Just to kind of bling it out a bit. Just like that. Okay, let's clean that sponge. And go in with my soft crease brush again. And I'm just gonna blend that in slightly. Again, we don't want any harsh lines, so let's try and blend them out. Somebody's yelling their head off outside. A really busy street. This street thing is a side dead end street. Oh, somebody's really quite upset out there. Alright, let's clean that brush. Looking pretty darn good if you ask me. Let's go into that Luxe crease brush now. It's a nice fluffy one with the pointy head on it. Again, we're just going to blend that in to get rid of that harsh line. And the other side, back and forth in motions, just to blend that in some more. And just keep using that brush, and I go back into that Galactic Sky. And I'm just going to drop a little bit more on that lid because I buffed it too much. Know when to say no more. It's not really in my vocabulary at the moment. So I'm kind of just dabbing it on the lid here. Just to try and avoid making any harsh lines again. Oops, I made one. There, that's better. It's all about the blending, guys. That's perfect. Yeah, now don't mess with perfection, Josie. Be happy with what you got. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Can't stop myself, can I? Jeez, right, clean that brush. Have a sip of your coffee, for crying out loud. Oh, that's so nice. Right. Next thing we're going to do is I'm going to go in with this smudger brush by Jessup. Just a little stubby brush. And then go into that shade Violet again. And this is where we're going to connect our lower line. So we're going to drag that shade right across. Put in a bit more. Just want it to be nice and dark. And the other side. And a little more. I woke up really, really late today. So hubby's kind of like, how long is she going to be in her makeup room today? Because she's like up an hour and a half late. I'm usually up at 6, you see. I don't know why something just kind of goes bing in my head and I'm up. And nothing I can do about it. So I end up, doing my routine and get myself all prettied up with my makeup. Usually. And, today, it's not really the story. Today's like, try and hurry up, Josie. Missing most of the day. And so I'm just using that smudge brush. And I'm going into the outer corner here and just kind of blending that. Perfect blender for your transition, your shades. You drag one shade into another, mixing them. Actually, it would be really good to clean up, between the purple and that here. Get rid of that harsh line. Yeah, like that. Oh, Josie, you found something new. Why didn't you think about that earlier? You're just thinking, it's the smudger brush for your lower lid. No, look how versatile that is. Seamlessly blended. Love it. Love, 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 love it. Learned something new today. On my own. Didn't need a teacher. But just look at that. A little bit of that galactic sky. Again, we're just going to blend that. Sorry, that was my tummy. Not sure if you heard that or not. I need sustenance. Feed me. Okay. So no, that's really good. So we've got the lower lid using that violet. Again, I'm just making it nice and dark. Clean that brush and go into that Midnight Kiss with that smudger again. And I'm just going to add a little bit. I'm just touching up where I want like a shadow to be, where I want it to look. Okay. So again, I'm just going to clean this up a bit. Get a smudger brush, guys. I can't believe I wasn't aware of this trick before, but wow, it's awesome. Right, so I've blended that in really easily. It's really nice. Bringing it up a little bit. Shadowing, creating a shadow, dark to light. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, I love it. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the eyeshadow, guys. I'm gonna go away, put the rest of my face on, and then come back and we'll have a chat about this palette. See you in a few minutes. I am back after putting the rest of my makeup on, and I'm absolutely thrilled with the look that I've got here going. It's very, very nice. I've used some nice blush that I've not used before. I just bought on recommendation from makeuptutorials. It's the HNB Cosmetics Dare to Be Different Self-Made Blusher. I don't know how it does it, but this color doesn't come out on the cheeks. It's like a soft, over excessive, just give you like a normal, if you pinch your cheeks, look, very nice. This palette, the Purple Mist palette by Primark, again I'll show you what it looks like inside. And this is the palette you get to play with. Lovely shades in here and some shimmers in here, guys. I believe I paid £5 for this palette. Bargain. The shades they are very buttery. They go on very well. You don't need to excessively dig into the palette at all. And you've got a choice between doing this purpley look, which I've done today, or doing like a neutral look, because on this side of the palette there's some light tannish shades. So if you want to get stuck into that, you got a chance to kind of do that. So yeah, would I buy this palette again? Absolutely. Yeah, I definitely buy this palette again. It's just very, very nice to use. Like I said, it's easy to use, pigmented, colors are great. So tick, 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 everything that you want. So pick one up if you get a chance, because when they're gone, guys. Hey, so a thing I want to ask you guys to do again, as I come to the closing of this video, is if you be nice enough and be kind to me, be kind to you, because it's not just about me, it's about you as well. Is going ahead to that subscribe button, clicking the subscribe button. I can't talk now, it's pretty bad. And ring the bell, and you'll get a notification whenever a new video of mine pops up. So if you want to follow along with me on my eyeshadow journey, which I'm calling it, and you want to have a peek at what's in my cupboard, just hit that subscribe button and you'll get the notification. So that's pretty much it, guys. Really, really appreciate you dropping by and watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Either you've bought this palette already and you wanted to get a bit of practice, a tutorial on it. There you go. Or if you just wanted to see what it was like, there you go. I've shown you what it looks like. It's very, very nice, like I said. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I'm going to head downstairs and do some stuff. I got a lot of stuff to do. My busy day. And I'll see you guys again in the next video. Bye for now.